And here is my video to explain how I managed to get the tender box to fit in the latest Lego Power Up. As you can see, I'm using the most recent edition. I've been able to modify the existing parts that came with the Lego Hogwarts Express, so it's easy access to turn it on and off. Had to do a slight modification on the cab. Obviously I had to increase the height of the tender box, so I'm just about happy with the overall look of it. I'm perhaps not so happy in relation to the size of the carriage, so I might choose to add an extra layer onto the in red on around the top of the carriage, just kind of give it that bit more height. I've had to stick with the size of the Hogwarts Express because I have got it going around my tree at the moment, so to kind of stick it with a smaller size as Lego had instructed, I've kind of kept with that because I've gone for something a bit longer. I had a few problems on a couple of the corners and a couple of decoupling issues, but yeah, I haven't had to use a lot of parts on it. So let's have a little look at taking it apart so you can see what it is I've done. So I've used the Power Up at the bottom. You can see this is all I've had to really do, so just add that back on, and then the cables nicely neatly folded up all inside, and I've just kind of modified it with whatever pieces I could find, so it all kind of sits quite well together. So this wouldn't be too tricky for anyone to sit and have a little play with some Lego pieces, just to kind of see and get it how you can fit it. I don't really think you really particularly need exact instructions, I think, because it really depends on what pieces you've got around yourself. So you don't, I've looked at people's instructions online, and I think it really depends on what you have inside your own library of Lego pieces, and you can really try and get it to be quite unique and just fit whatever pieces you have. So that's that. And obviously then, so that's just completely contained within that unit. There's no cables at the moment going to the main train. There will potentially be some shortly, because I'm going to be using the second power up port to look at the lights on the front of the train. I haven't quite got my head around that yet, but I will keep you posted when I do.